has crashed, game broke down, but fun still lasts. Moon's a mass, the stream goes fast, but Edgey's legends built to blast. Rebooting Edgey complete. Burning out, crashing loud. A moon rabbit's clutching out the crowd. On screen, chaos inbound. TF2 taunts, bodies hit the ground. Blinding eyes, take tears go splash. Screen just froze, HFotC has crashed. Edgey has crashed, it's too spicy, frames just smashed. Set throwing jokes, this ain't a stream, it's a freaking blast. Toe hoop bullets, dodge with flair. Chat spamming frogs and curse fanfare. VTuber model glitching wide. Eyes go crossing, tails collide. Pro hoop bullets, dodge with flair. Chat spamming frogs and curse fanfare. VTuber model glitching wide. Eyes go crossing, tails collide. Press F5, hope it holds. Edgey's body, soul is bold. One more crash, one more scream. Internet can't hold this dream. Edgey has crashed, what's distorting, names rehash. Sets got lost, digital mayhem in every flash. Edgey has crashed, game broke down, but fun still lasts. Moon's a mass, the stream goes fast, but Edgey's legends built to blast. Rebooting Edgey complete. Burning out, crashing loud. A moon rabbit's clutching out the crowd. On screen, chaos inbound. TF2 taunts, bodies hit the ground. Blinding eyes, take tears go splash. Screen just froze, HFotC has crashed. Edgey has crashed, it's too spicy, frames just smashed. Set throwing jokes, this ain't a stream, it's a freaking blast. Toe hoop bullets, dodge with flair. Chat spamming frogs and curse fanfare. VTuber model glitching wide. Eyes go crossing, tails collide. Pro hoop bullets, dodge with flair. Chat spamming frogs and curse fanfare. VTuber model glitching wide. Eyes go crossing, tails collide. Press F5, hope it holds. Edgey's body, soul is bold. One more crash, one more scream. Internet can't hold this dream. Edgey has crashed, what's distorting, names rehash. Sets got lost, digital mayhem in every flash. Edgey has crashed, game broke down, but fun still lasts. Moon's a mass, the stream goes fast, but Edgey's legends built to blast. Rebooting Edgey complete. Burning out, crashing loud. A moon rabbit's clutching out the crowd. On screen, chaos inbound. TF2 taunts, bodies hit the ground. Blinding eyes, take tears go splash. Screen just froze, HFotC has crashed. Edgey has crashed, it's too spicy, frames just smashed. Set throwing jokes, this ain't a stream, it's a freaking blast. Toe hoop bullets, dodge with flair. Chat spamming frogs and curse fanfare. VTuber model glitching wide. Eyes go crossing, tails collide. Pro hoop bullets, dodge with flair. Chat spamming frogs and curse fanfare. VTuber model glitching wide. Eyes go crossing, tails collide. Press F5, hope it holds. Edgey's body,
Good evening. What's up, Risk? Congrats on the first. Yes, I hope you all are doing well. I have some information I want to provide. I have some information I want to provide to you all. So the past week or so, I've been working on a little bit of a special project. Nothing too intense or anything like that, but one that I think you guys would like. There he is. There he is. What clip will it pull up? Or is it not going to pull up a clip? No, it is going to pull up from Killer Bean base.
They already been there for about 10 minutes. Oh, is he dead? Did he actually kill him?
I still am awaiting the Killer Beast
his
video
name is
game
Killer
that is going to be
Bean,
coming
so that's
out.
kind of expected.
Jeff Lou, if you can hear me, please give me a copy of your game. I will play it non-stop until I beat it, if I do get a copy of the game. I think it's just still in development. Like, it is like, he kind of did say that he's kind of making it all himself, where it's like a very small studio. It's like Cyberpunk, alright? They're just a small indie team. They're trying to make a masterpiece right now. So it just needs time to cook. It's gonna have open world experiences and it's gonna have multiplayer. It'll be fantastic. It just needs time to grow. It needs to have its time of growth and development in order to be able to become the masterpiece that it truly will be. It was supposed to have a beta. The beta I actually don't know anything about. Probably the beta is just because it's not in a... It will be a masterfully bean. Yes. Yes. But I have something sort of special I've been cooking up right now. I should have announced this. Actually, today is the perfect day to announce this because the fact that is, if I'm correct, which, according to Jimmy the Cool, I am the smartest person in society, which I am correct on this. In 30 days, in just 30 measly days, I think, we will have the anniversary. It'll be 1 year exactly since I debuted as the bunny, as Moon Rabbit VTuber. Please, hold your applause, please. No unks. But yes, it will be quite an achievement. I'm kind of surprised that it lasted this long, that everything's still been going pretty swimmingly this far. But yes, the debut date was April 11th. And since there are 31 days in March, and how math works, today is the 12th, that means that it will be 30 days from today in which I have debuted as the Moon Rabbit. And this debut has not come without any type of preparation from my end. I've been cooking up a couple of things for you guys. Some stuff that I do want to show off, and some stuff that might need a little bit more time to be shown off. But I do have something special for you guys that I've been cooking up. One of the things that I've shown only one person, I've only shown 2 people this, and they are not here. They barely show up at all. But one of the things that is currently in progress is my background here. For the longest time, I've kept this background ever since the debut date, and added tweaks to it here and there, but I think it is time to celebrate 1 year, because I've mentioned it every now and then, and I do plan to keep this promise. I am going to be remodeling, quote unquote. I'm going to be doing a redraw of the entire office background here. It'll be very nice. I have a couple of amendments that I've made, a couple of differing things that I've done to adjust the office to make it look better, to try to include some different art that I've made, some new art that I've made, and a couple of different things all together to reference some different people that have been very kind to me. What's up, Chargeable? But yes, there will be a bunch of things that come for the special anniversary, but one of the things that I will leak out is that there will be, the updated office will debut on that day. See, there will be a debut, but it will be of my office. My office will be getting the spotlight. I don't know how exhilarating that'll be to view of a office debut, but trust me, I will not be changing everything to be completely different. As far as I've gotten a consensus about the office, it's very nostalgic. It has a very certain feel to it that a standing desk, ooh. I'm not that, things are not looking that good. There's still holes in the walls. I need to probably patch those up before any type of standing desk is purchased. But it will just be considered a quote-unquote HD remodel, if you will, of the whole entire desk. My Banui, what's up, little bro? What's up? But yes, even for the 3 people that are here, I do plan on referencing them in the new background. I have not shown how I'm going to do that yet, because I do want it to be a surprise when I actually end up doing it, but trust me, in my design document, I've already put down as to what I'm going to be referencing you all utilizing, and I think it'll be very much appreciated. I think you'll get a good kick out of it, if you will. But yes, the office will be getting a remodel for the anniversary, but there's something else. We're going in the jar, aren't we? I promise I have not yet decided to put anyone in a jar. If anyone is going to go into a jar, they already know who they are, because they are here among us at this moment in time. However, they are not, in my current plans, I have not put them in a jar. However, if they do upset me, I might change my mind. If they do rude things, I might change my mind. Rude comedic things to me, I might change my mind instantaneously and then put them in a jar.
Edgey, shut the hell up.
My mood is very easily swayed. But I have more than just that to display to you guys. I have much more that I want to. I plan to keep this a little bit of a secret until the actual day of the debut, but I figured I might actually make these public. I might actually do these public to give you guys time and anticipation for what I'm going to be doing. So I've thought up long and hard about it, and I've decided on what I do plan on doing for a good moment here. Yes, if I can just get the specific assets that I want pulled up. There's just a few things in Photoshop that I'm pulling up right now for you guys. He's already told me he's basically plans to turn himself into the bird peanut, like the faithful sheriff. I do not plan on ever becoming a peanut. If you knew my lore, my IRL lore, you would know that I am deathly allergic to them. So I am very much against the burnt peanut and the faithful peanut. If they tried to allow me to ingest them, I would die a horrific death, which would be very not kosher. It would be very pathetic of me if I died a pathetic death to the faithful peanut as well as the burnt peanut. So I choose to not interact with them. Wait, actually, yes. My leaked weakness is nut. Like most men, I am allergic to nut. the fart redeem will not be upgraded. It is not in the plans, but I do have a thing that I will do for you guys. I'm just want to get these assets pulled up first. I want to get these certain things pulled up so that way I can give you guys the best representation of what's happening that I possibly can at this moment. And I will make it public because I know some people have wanted to talk about it, and I've thought about it. I've talked about it with other people, and they've also agreed that I should probably make it public in advance. So there's some secrets that I've thrown around. Can we do a peanut throw redeem? No, because I do not want to have a visual of myself that is exploding into a million pieces, just like that one guy that exploded into a bunch of solid chunks of this. I got gibbed in TF2. Plus, that sounds like it'd be a lot of effort and work, and I don't want to do that. Not yet, unless someone knows how to do that. I do not feel like doing that. But yes. Do you have Phantom Sense? Not yet. I haven't trained for that amount of... I haven't trained for that yet. If anyone knows how to do a kill bind for my model, I will allow for that to occur. When I have a 3D model, if anyone knows how to just have it just ragdoll on screen, that would be very humorous, very comedic. I would very much appreciate that, of learning how to do that, but as far as I'm aware, it's unachievable. What was that clip? I do not remember ever seeing that clip, but it's quite the clip. The ragdoll redeem would be very fun for my model if I get my 3D model working. The person that is assisting me is currently a little bit occupied, but that is alright. But yes, you might be wondering why I pulled up a Fumo image of myself. This isn't new. I've shown this on Twitter beforehand. This is not new. Why would he do such a thing? I need to stop talking like Jimothy Cool. I've been watching too many of his videos, and now like his way of talking has now infected my brain. But why have I brought up this thing here? Because I have an announcement that I'm gonna make. I've been asked multiple times if I will ever consider making merch, and frankly, I've said no every single time because I didn't believe that people would really want that. I thought it was just a big epic prank that was being played in the moment, like a quick joke, a little jest, and I can appreciate that. But I've thought about it. I've thought very long and hard, and I've decided that at the very least for this 1 year anniversary, it could earn a little bit of merch. It could earn a little bit of merchandise to be made, just a little bit. Nothing too grandiose at the moment. At least I don't plan on doing anything, considering that I don't think I very yet deserve that amount, but considering the massive strides that the channel has made, and also like it being 1 year, I think some leniency is allowed to allow for merchandise to be made. So there's 4 different types of merch that I'm gonna do, essentially. I will have them open at a later point in time as to when the pricing can be able to occur, because I want to purchase these myself, and all these have not yet been tested to see as to how they would look, so perhaps some things might change when I receive the test versions, but here's the current game plan with them. The first thing that I'm going to be doing is a keychain, just a regular keychain, nothing too special about it, but it will be of this Fumo design. However, I did lie a little bit. There is something special about it, because I am a moon rabbit, I thought, and I always stream at nighttime. I thought it would be very appropriate, very on brand, to make it glow in the dark. Because if I made it glow in the dark, then you guys could be able to look at it while it's on stream, and it could be visible in the dark. Plus, like the standard aliens and everything like that, which is, I think a moon rabbit does qualify for, they also glow. So I think it will be very thematic. So yes, I do plan on turning this design into a keychain to celebrate the 30th. But that is one of 4 moon rabbit. I need to stop talking like Jimothy Cool. I think it's like messing up my actual way of talking. I need to take a break from listening to his videos, but I love Jimothy Cool's voice. And I love his mannerisms. It's glorp shit. It's not glorp shit, it's keto. I thought they think it's cool. I don't have any lights in my house, that'd be very useful. My pleasure. I will light your way wherever you go. What is the other thing? The other thing is a different keychain. However, this one is more complicated. I need you to have some imagination with this one, as this is not one that I can be able to show in a reasonable manner. This is one that involves a little bit of imagination, if you will. There's a second keychain that I plan on making, which is that of a delivery truck. It'll have designs on the sides of the truck, as well as a little custom standee that gets to sit inside the truck and drive it. I cannot put anything on the front part here where the lights are, and I cannot put anything in the back. I tried. I even made up a design that I was going to put into the back, only to realize that I can't put anything in the back. But if you want to know, it was a reference to that one image that's like, don't get any closer or something like that, or stop honking, we're not hauling milk. It was a reference to that meme, but that will be lost in my vault due to the fact that I can't use it. So I thought it'd be very cute, very on brand to have a truck keychain, like a delivery truck. Very cute, very on brand. Geez, lost media? I am lost media now. It will never see the light of day because it's only stuck inside my drawing notebook, and I very rarely show anything that appears in my sketchbook. But yes, this is going to be one of the sides. I took the little moon from my original logo here. I put some numbers on the side here. I don't know if you guys can see that, actually. Hold on. Let me fit the screen. You guys can get a little bit of a better view now. The numbers are not very original, but I thought at least it'd be a little symbolic of when the merch was made. Or at least what it's supposed to be celebrating, but it's 41125, which is just the anniversary date. You know, April 11th, 2025. As well as I guess I haven't shown this off. This is the first time I've ever shown it. But this is my new logo that I'll be using. I think it's going to be my main one. The other one I like very much, but I like this one way more. I think it's more on brand. On brand, you mean femboy? There is no femboy materials here. I already talked slightly about the idea of something cosmetically funny in the future, and all I got was a bunch of question marks asking if I was okay. So there's no femboy merch planned. Is there a radio vibe with that one? Yes, I very much do love Jet Set Radio, so I wanted to have some sort of graffiti, kind of more fun logo instead of the standard VTuber ones. I think this one is more appropriate. I like this one very much. But then the other side is this one, which is also something that I've only shown very slightly, but I finally made a CCC logo, which is, I'm not a professional at making logos. They're not my specialty, but, you know, graphic design is not my passion, but I did make a logo here, and I thought it looked pretty decent for the truck itself. A little bit of something in the ends of simplistic, but still relates to everything that's going on. So yes, the new sort of CCC-esque logo, which is more so meant to be like very similar to the Discord one. I kind of thought about it a lot, and like I kind of realized that no image kind of beats that image. I kind of peaked with that one as possible logo design or icon design, so I kind of wanted to stick with it, and that's what it stayed with. Then as for the driver portion, do I even have the driver in here? The driver should be around here. Yes, there it is. The driver. It's not possible to be seen because you're kind of guys are looking a little bit away, but he does have a white outline around him. Like Paper Mario characters. He has a white outline. But yes, that's the little stand that I've made to sit inside the car. And hopefully, as long as you guys are very benevolent, I trust all you guys that you won't be up to any tomfoolery and will make me suffer by crashing my truck into multiple different locations. It will not be very good. But yes, I do trust that you will take good care of me and my truck. That's the second item. The third item is one that's taken quite a while for me to make because I wanted it to be looking perfect, but is a mouse pad. Surprisingly, mouse pads are very easy to make, like cost efficiency wise. So I wanted to have some different stuff and not just keychains only. I wanted to give some variety. And one of them was this mouse pad. This is the final design I'm going with. I showed it to a couple of people, not sure if it was, and actually this isn't the final design. Get that off there. This is the final design. Attaching 30 fireworks to the back and setting up ramp. Don't do that. Don't do that. You'll destroy my packages. But yes, this is a reference to a Jet Set Radio artwork, CD artwork that I like. It's inspired by it a lot. But with this artwork, there's a few interesting tidbits that come from it. One is that this was an art that was gifted to me. I didn't draw this one. The same way that I did not draw the other one, the logo that was there, the graffiti logo. I did not draw that. That was drawn by, let me get their page up, by Slime. Actually, it's by Slime Does Art. I'll post their Twitter momentarily. But yes, that one was done by Slime Does Art, both of them. And this one I kind of wanted to do it like sticker bombing. I think I got a very decent effect at it. Not that I really knew how to do it, but I think I got a very close enough way to get it styled like sticker bombing. So yeah, there's all my friends, every single Fumo that I've drawn thus far, plus a secret one. I don't know if people can notice it or people even remember, but there is one that hasn't been revealed yet. That is going to be posted tomorrow. That is also in here. But yes, we got a bunch of the friends, all the Fumos that I've drawn for Fumo Friday, and me just running here. There's also a little bit of a tint to make it look a little bit more faded, to make ourselves stand out, but there's also the ways to just make it like that, but I think it looks a little bit more busy that way. It looks a little bit more chaotic in that manner. So dealing with this one, it looks very nice. It looks very all put together pretty nicely. And the last one's a little bit harder to show off, but it's not too hard as you'll get the main idea, but it's incomplete currently in its current state. It is not completely finished. But I have my boot directly on Hammy. Don't tell her. It's not on purpose. It's not on purpose. Don't tell her. The second one is one that's a little bit more of a little risk for myself. I don't really know if people would like this one, but a lot of people said it's a good idea, but I don't know if people really want it per se. Is an acrylic stand. I somehow found out that those are also pretty cheap to make. They're not that expensive. So I was going to do an acrylic stand of this image that my model mama made for celebrating 500 followers a while back. So we were gonna edit this art to, instead of it being a present, to be a box per se, just to hold a cardboard box like like it's being delivered. But yes, this one has not been worked on yet. My model mama is very busy, so she has not had the time at the moment. But those are the 4 pieces of merch that I do plan on making for you guys. Now there's a form I'm gonna make. There is a form I'm gonna post in the Discord that is gonna be like, I am gonna ping at everyone and just get opinions on what you guys think. But it'll be 2 things. The form is not gonna be for. I'm gonna do 2 things here, which might sound a bit controversial in how I'm gonna do it, but just please trust me on this one. I have thought about it for a long time, and this is the best decision that I could come up with that satisfies everyone. So I do not have a specific person that or like business that I'm working with to partner up and make these. I'll be all ordering them myself. I'll be ordering them all myself. And how I plan on doing this is kind of, I'm going to set up a different form on the day of the anniversary. I'm going to create a Google form that you guys can submit. It's complete. It's going to only take 1 submission. It is going to ask for your information a little bit, only just the basic stuff, just basic like name and method of contact. It's not going to ask for any addresses as of yet. I'll ask for that later, but just work with me for a second on this. When I do request that information, it's just going to be seen as an individual that, you know, what item do you want? Like, what is your contact information? What would you want? How many would you want? And in there, I'm going to give a rough estimate of the price. So basically, for all this stuff here, I know some of people are like sweating a little bit, but trust me, I know that things are not super great in the world. We don't all have $30 to spend on a cup per se. I would not do that to you. I would not do such an egregious price. That is just too much money. It's too heavy of a cost. Everything I will be putting here will try to hopefully be within, at very most, the $15 range. But ideally, it's going to try to be like around the $10 at most range. I just have to check on some of them. Some of them are, like, for the cost that it takes for me to order them, it's like $5. So it's more so settling out like the cost and the cost of shipping them. That's why I can't say for certain. And it'll be a rough estimate because the more I get of certain items, the less it is going to be for ordering them, if that makes sense. Like, example, ordering one thing is going to be the flat price, but if I order, like, 5 or 6 of a certain item, because a lot of you guys seem to really like it, then it'll be at a lesser price, and then hopefully by the time I actually give you guys the amount that it will cost, it'll be less than what I said on the Google form, is my idea. So the form prices might be a little high, but ideally they should hopefully be down. I just don't want it to be where I give you guys a price and then it ends up going up. I would very much not want to do that because I don't want you guys to feel like you're paying more for something or like you're pot committed. I'd rather you guys feel a sense that it's going down, so it's much easier to work with. But yeah, I'm gonna make a form that collects that information. And then once I have all the items, I'll just like probably send a message like, hey, just double checking that this is correct. Like, this are what you want, so I can be able to double check the numbers that I've been giving. So once I place the order, the moment I get them is when I'll start contacting people to see regarding shipping, so that way I can be able to receive the funds for the item and then be able to ship the item. But those are kind of some of the bigger things that I have in store. I don't know. I guess, what do you guys think? I've kind of tested this idea around with a lot of people, and it's been a little bit of a 50-50 scenario. Like, while a lot of people say that they really like the idea, I'm not sure how likable it is, the idea. So I'll probably put a form in the server just to also like half announce it. I'll get some ideas on like I'll get some to see what some people say, and if there's any other ideas that people want, like if people are like, if one of these things seems to be very unpopular, like for the example the standee, if it's something that people just don't seem to like too much of the idea, perhaps we can see about doing something else based on suggestions or anything like that. But I think very much for the moment in time here that's primarily what I want to do. I hope you guys are not too upset with me on that idea, that you're not absolutely furious. Or at the very least that you understand. If not, then I respect your decision of silence as well. If you don't like it, I understand. If you do like it, it makes me happy to know that you like it, but yeah, that's something I've been cooking up for a while. There's a couple of things. Also, fan, how do you make merch? I've been asking for. I feel bad because I don't like. Here's the thing: when it comes to merch and everything, I don't want to wring you guys out of money. I know you guys have asked for merch here and there, and like some stuff of merch that was requested, I just couldn't do, and I hope to maybe do them in the future, but I just feel I guess like it's partly like I always feel bad for you guys having to spend money on stuff that's related to me. I always feel bad. I know that's just how the world works and like money and stuff, but you know, I always don't want you guys to feel like you have to spend money to enjoy my content or whatever. Haley, you turn yourself to a marketable merchandise. How could you? Hey guys, if you guys really love me, can you guys go and can you guys go to fucking my favorite Fumo maker from China and tell them to partner with me to make Fumos? If it's still $60, I'd still buy a hoodie, would be sick, but if it's not something you want to make, it's cool, I'll buy a mouse pad. I'll say this, it's not that I don't want to do shirt merch yet, but a lot of this merch I've drawn myself. I've been very explicit for the parts that I haven't drawn. Like personally, the stand, I do think it was just a much better idea to go with that art piece and do that one into a stand. But a lot of the stuff I genuinely wanted to draw myself, per se, because I didn't know. I kind of just don't know how it works when talking with certain people. I'm like, hey, can I use your art to make merch? I don't really know how that part works. Some people I've just asked flat out. Some people I just don't know if they are uncomfortable with that. So I don't want to make assumptions. But I buy a Fumo when they make a Miku Fumo. I have good news for you. I have good news for you if that's your requirement. I have delectable news for you. Just allow me to pull it up, if you will. If you take that link, it would bring you to a strange site called Ami Ami. If you check the specifics of that site there, you will see that there is somehow a Miku Fumo that is available for purchase. Truly awe-inspiring. I've paid enough import fees to know that I have enough Fumos as it is. I can never have enough, but my wallet can have enough. I'll say this, perhaps at a later point in time I will be open to doing a shirt or two. I have to see how it works, because I think with this website that I work with, I can be able to do stuff in kind of a made-to-order fashion like this. So perhaps a shirt will be... Oh my god.
It's incredible.
Hi Void, hi
that
Ash,
Sony
hi Guy.
somehow managed
What's up?
to beat the whole
Thank you Raiders for coming in. I'm Moon Rabbit,
right?
YouTuber
It's
Edgey.
like originally from the PS3
Welcome,
onwards,
welcome, welcome.
people were like the PS3 has no games, right?
I was
But
talking
here's
about
the
plans,
thing.
upcoming
They
plans.
managed to surpass themselves. They exceeded expectations, and now Not only does the PS5 have no game,
Is this the edging stream? This is not yet the edging stream. Perhaps I have to do that. We were talking about
perverts wanting to touch my tail. It's not even like debut day yet, and everyone is like, "Oh, fluffy tail."
We need to touch it.
please.
We need
Let
to
me
touch it.
Fluffy tail.
Fluff the
No,
tail.
you're all
Fluff the tail. Freaks and perverts. We're not perverts yet. It is not perverted hour yet. It's not that late. We were talking about plans for anniversary, cause in a month from today is gonna be my debut anniversary, and I was talking about some plans that I had in store. I'll probably tell you about them a little at a different time, Kai, if you're interested in hearing, cause I have wanted to talk to you in general. I just haven't gotten to that point yet, but also I have some funny stories about that one art piece that. Thank you for the follow. Also, guys, please go follow Kai Aster and Void Chama if you do have some time. Well, I'm not exactly familiar with Void's work. Kai is a very extremely good, fun. It looks like Girls Last Tour, so I follow. You're gonna shit a brick when I tell you what one of my favorite animes is, or one of my favorite manga series is. It is indeed Girls Last Tour. I love Girls Last Tour so much. I actually like literally my forever top one. No matter what type of shonen, whatever battle manga, whatever like new slop that comes out, it will never in my head ever beat Girls Last Tour. It's too perfect of a game. Girls Last Slop, don't say that. Like, hold on, can I just time you out for saying that? I'm not gonna do it, but you're pushing it right now. You're pushing it right now with that type of foul language here. Let's just destroy you with my mind. Yes, I need to get to the video game now because I've enough stalling. First thing about the Japanese physical manga set of Girls Last Tour for a friend, the art is very high quality for prints. Dude, I have the physical ones in English and also one of the art books from Girls Last Tour for the anime, as well as a Yuri Nendroid, and also the Blu-ray of Girls Last Tour. I am a massive fan. If I could, I would love to splurge on being able to get the Cheeto and Kettenkrad Nendroids, but I just don't have them yet. The infamous boulder. I think it's supposed to be frog-shaped. The heavenly Diose coming to help. Is if I increase my power, I'd be able to lift the boulder. What an incredible idea. Incredible plot. This Edgey guy is based. I love Girls Last Tour so much. Like, literally, I haven't told a lot of people this because I don't want to flex, per se. But I am going to... In May, I'm going to be taking a small little break from streaming because I'm going to be going to Japan. You know, I'm so upset because while I'm there, they're going to be having a Girls Last Tour pop-up. But it's literally going to be like, the store opens on the day that I leave. The pop-up opens on the day that I leave, so I have to go to the shop hopefully the day before and beg. Like, actually just beg them to sell me some Girls Last Tour merch, please. Like, I just literally can't stay to get it. The P is power and the plank is in the scores are items scattered all over Mist Lake. Collect power to unlock the abilities. Reaching for power will let Cirno lift the boulder and get back to our home. Collect items to increase your score. It's a very nice Cirno model that they have here. The environment's cool altogether. Thing is, I'm on autistic for Project Moon. Project Moon is one of those series that I've wanted to get into at some point, but I haven't found like a good entry point to do that yet. Because like, I already have my favorite Toho, but I do have like Limbus Company, but this is Limbus Company. Which one is the one where it's just literally like there's a bunch of different, like, is it Limbus Company or is it Lobotomy Corp? Because I always get them mixed up in the names because they always sound super similar to me. But whichever one it is, I have that one, like the one that, I think it's Lobotomy Corporation actually. But Limbus is a company, the third installment, which is the gacha. I see. I do have the gacha one as well. I thought it was kind of cool, but I have the Lobotomy Corp as well right now. And I don't know if they're related, but I did like Limbus Company a little bit. I just didn't want to play more gacha at the moment. That I did like the combat and everything, but the only thing that's made me not play more of it is because I've already played so much gacha because of Toho Lost Word that I just told myself no more gacha, at least for a little bit. Audit Corporation is a management sim? Yes, that is the one that I was thinking of. I couldn't remember exactly. Lobotomy, I haven't played at all yet, but I do want to at some point. But I've also been told that like, that it's one that is very easy to mess up. Like just literally just the pure point of just not having certain pieces of information could be devastating. As played for a Kino Story because I was already invested in Library of Runia. Library of Runia is one I've heard a little bit about, but nothing serious yet. I haven't heard anything too much about them as of this moment in time, but I think someone in my Discord started to talk about it a little bit. I just wasn't familiar with the game at all to say much about it. 9 plus C. 9 times C. Hi Mimic, hi Mimic. What? Gap Hag. How are you doing, Mimic, by the way? But yes, I do appreciate you both coming in again. But yeah, we were just talking about it. What we were talking about was just a little bit of plans. I don't usually do anything like that because I hate talking about money per se. Even though I have like the joke of like a bunch of money anywhere, I feel bad sometimes when it comes to like people paying for stuff. Especially for the shit that I make. I'm still like even getting used to the fact that people pay money for my commissions. That part's still very strange to me. But he's obsessed with money. I am so obsessed with money. I need money. Easy money. Oh yeah, we see the problem here. The boulder is blocking the inside of Cirno's house at this time, which is just devastating. I'm doing it a bit slow today. Fair enough. But slow days are very nice though. Slow days are very nice to appreciate because hell, some people take life way too fast and way too seriously, and you just have no fun. You don't get to enjoy yourself at the end of the day. At work today, I dealt with like 3 people in the row that were just very much time is money type of people, and like even from the most minor inconveniences, like I talked with one guy and he said he just wanted his issue fixed and I needed more information if I was going to be able to fix it. But instead of giving me that more information, all he gave me was devastation. He just asked me why didn't I have any of this stuff sooner for him, and why didn't I just do it at the moment where the way that he wanted it to be done. And unfortunately things don't work that way. He told me at a point of It's been 5 minutes. I haven't made a single dollar. That was a true quote from that man. In his brain, every single possible minute where he is not making money is an absolute failure of time. I think that's a very unhealthy mindset. I think you don't enjoy life that way. Life becomes a video game if you play things that way. You don't get to enjoy yourself. You don't get to live in the moment. You're just always having to keep your mind on how much profit you can be able to make, and that doesn't sound any fun at all. I like the little Reimu snowman. He got sick to his stomach because I brought him pizza because he was sick of me spending money. He was poisoned. Okay, but looking back at it, it's still really funny. I cannot be convinced that was not like except for like in that specific moment where I thought I was gonna die. That sucked. But in now that I'm not dead moment, yeah, that was pretty funny. That like I almost died because of bad Domino's. I would still eat Domino's from that same restaurant. I can't be convinced to not go because Domino's is too good. Swap doesn't work. Don't use swap. If I have swap open, then I've made an egregious mistake. Swap is an exclusive command that's for the Christmas outfit, which I may end up using in July as an epic reference to that one HHH Greg commercial of Christmas in July. Might do some Christmas themed stuff that day. Hidden frogs. Several frogs are hiding around. Just like get close to them and look at them with like, maybe they will lend their power. I see. There's a frog hidden around here. I can hear it. I don't know what to do with it though. To be frank, I am using the zoom as requested, but oh. It's been open for months. I've made an egregious error then for multiple months and letting it be open, because you guys shouldn't have that ability to use that. In my head I was pretty sure I turned that command off, because you guys shouldn't be able to use that one anymore now that I'm not using the Christmas outfit. But I will bring it back for non-Christmas. Basically for Christmas in July. We'll do a bunch of snow and winter and like holiday themed stuff for that day. For that month. So I think it'll be very nice. I think it'll be quite an enjoyable moment. I think you have to guess what team you're on. If I'm right, it always spawned me as red. So I think it, no, did it always spawn me as red? I think it always spawned me as blue. I had it always be so the model always opened up as blue, because it basically I hard coded it so that way it would show the text of auto balance, and it would, I had no way of doing that where it could just be able to trigger it depending on which skin it was, so I had to hard code as to which one it would give every single time. I do hope I'm able to gain flight soon. It'd be very nice. Wait, it feels possible. Perhaps it's not. What you're saying is that the red spies are red spies in the base? Protect the briefcase. We need to protect the briefcase. Yo, little Alpia. I probably recite the whole thing from my mind. I probably recite the entire Meet the Spy just off rip. But I will not, because I think it'll give the embarrassment. I'm kind of enjoying this game, even though it's literally just me walking around. Floating, hold on. So I just remembered how to float. Press space while in the air to start floating. Cirno fall much slower. Floating reduces stamina, and if it runs out, Cirno will stop floating. Stamina recovers when not using abilities. See, what an egregious float right now. I need more power in order to be able to get around better. How's poker night been? I haven't played it because I don't want to relive playing poker. Poker is actually like a very fun game. I thought about doing it on stream specifically, but I think you guys actually wouldn't have enjoyed that too much, to be completely honest, because it's outside of the dialogue portions, which for a stream sense, I should be talking and not just like listening to everything Heavy TF2 says. I should actually contribute to the conversation. It's pretty fun. They have like nice dialogue too. The only portion of it that's been a little funny but confusing is like so many people hate Tycho because it's like, oh, he gives a bunch of references to old internet stuff, and it's like, brother, this game is an old internet thing. What are you talking about? Edgy gambling stream? The edgy gambling stream is tomorrow, probably. Did you lift the rock? No, it's too strong right now. I don't have enough power. I need to be like Kanye and get the power. I need unlimited power. Can I please F1 if I should have unlimited power, F2 if I should have extremely limited power, extremely non-existent power. The power to do basically nothing. F3 and F2, this is egregious right now. This is a travesty of the likes of which have never been seen. That my own people would let me do anything. Cirno, Bunda. Hi Sigurd. Oh shit, there's a power up there. Fuck, hold on. Oh, I missed it. What was the announcement? The announcement was... I'll give a quick summary for the people that weren't here. But the announcement is that on August 11th, so in 1 month from today, is my debut anniversary. The day that I became Moonrabbit VTuber. So I wanted to do some kind of special stuff. And in this Discord server, I'm going to try to get more of an August 11th. No. I got confused for a second. That's 5 months from now. It's not August. It's not August. It's April 11th. It's in 30 days. Did I say August? I meant to say April. But it's April 11th is my debut anniversary. Yes, 1 month. 1 month exactly. Which was totally not... I totally planned that to have my stream be exactly 1 month from today where I was going to announce it. I definitely didn't get convinced from someone and just see that it was coincidentally 1 month. Yes, my debut-versary. Which, there's a couple of things that I'm going to be doing. I have to get out of Cirno mode for a second. So just say them real quick, but this office and everything is going to be getting a facelift. I'll have a new office for you guys that I'm going to be redrawing myself. I drew this one by hand. And I'm gonna draw a brand new one for you guys. It's in the process right now, and I don't want to super show it off because just like that one, that office that you can see there, it has a lot of references to my friends. And I want to include new references. Some references to people that I've made as new friends, some people that are of old friends, some reworking of some references that I want to put on there. I want to change a few things around, so... It's going to be making a bit of a modification, but the office is going to be getting a facelift, but that's kind of the side thing. That's the side thing. The other thing, which I can quickly run down on showing again, is... I don't normally do this because I feel bad on a money thing, but I'm going to make a little bit of merch to celebrate it. A little bit of edgy merch is going to be made to celebrate the debut-versary. Wait, hold on. I need to see something. Okay. But there's a little bit of merch that I'm gonna make a form to see what you guys think, if you guys like it or not. But essentially some of the merch is, well, I can show it off. Finally, marketable plushie. Unfortunately, marketable plushie is not one of them because it was gonna get expensive, and I didn't want you guys to pay a lot. I wanted you guys to be able to get stuff for a pretty decent amount, but perhaps a Fumo one could be a different project that's worked on later on. I guess I have to just be more popular. If I get to a better popularity, then perhaps a Fumo Edgey can be real, but not yet. Not just yet. But maybe one day. Maybe one day in the future. But I'll show them off again. I'll show them off again. There is technically Fumo Edgey that's in relate. Oh wait. Big frog. But okay, I can show it real quick again. Let's see, where is it? Let me hide the game here for a second. I'll do the quick show off. But yes, this design here is kind of the most work in progress one of them all. But But yes, with this one here, it's going to be a standee that is going to turn into a cardboard box. I think I'm gonna work with my model mama who made this art to turn the cardboard stand into a box. The cardboard box. You get some sleep, but I'll stop by your stream again in the future. Thank you for the follow, Kristen. Do you stream, by the way? You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna follow you just anyway. Just because I want to. But it was good to meet you. It's good to see you, but yes, thank you again for the follow. I hope to see you around too, but I'll do a quick rundown of it again. I'm still doing my art and reading for the model, but I will stream eventually. If you do, let me know. Hold on. If you want to talk with some other cool people, like streamers, whatever, or just me, or have questions, you're more than welcome to ask and like message me on Discord or anything like that, and I'm more than willing to help if you want. But yeah, I hope you have a good one. Good night. Good night. But yeah, so this one's gonna be a cardboard box edited. This one I'm gonna turn into a keychain that is gonna be glow in the dark, because I think it'd be very silly but also like pretty cool. This is a mouse pad that I've cooked up. At least I like the design a lot. I've been working on this design quite a bit. This art was made by Slime Does Art, and which they gave me permission that I can be able to use for the art here, as well as the last one being a little complicated to show. But this is a secondary keychain, but it is in truck format. It is a truck that you can be able to have with the sides looking like this. This is going to be one side where it says Cute Coney Couriers, which is the in-universe delivery service, as well as on the other side where it's just going to have my logo, my new logo of Edgey, and also just me as driver, my little driver icon that'll sit inside the car. But yeah, so those are the 4 things that I was announcing. I don't really know how popular either one would be, because frankly, merch is not exactly my merch and marketing aren't exactly my things that I'm well versed in, but I've thought about it long and hard, and I'm really hoping the designs are ones that you guys like. Or at least I've tried to pick some stuff that I think would be cool without being super expensive. It should be at a very reasonable price. Everything should be very reasonable. I guess one of the things I didn't mention before that I will mention is, for the people that do order it as well, I hate for there to be like specific like stuff, but as like a little extra bonus thing. Oh shit! A rat! Oh shit! I didn't know that we were in an ad. You guys saw that, right? The merch part, or did I need to repeat it? It's fine if I need to, but yeah, the little bit of merch, a redrawn office, and along with the merch part, which is just a little extra bonus thank you. I'm gonna include. I got told to make this as something for you guys to buy, but I don't want you guys to buy BS. I want you guys to have actually things that you'd want and like. So I'm going to include something a little bonus extra for any orders. It doesn't matter what type it is, and I'll even ask you if there's certain ones that you'd want. But I'm going to print out stickers again. I'm going to print out some custom stickers as well. And I think do a new reprint of the business trading cards. I'm going to print those out again and let you guys enjoy them. But there's a little bit of extra thing as an extra little thank you from myself. There'll be no extra charge for that. It'll be something that's completely from my own pocket to include that one. But yeah, those are the current plans right now. Oh, there's one more thing. There's one more thing that I wanted to do, but this is another thing that's like in contention of if you guys want it. I usually answer whatever you guys ask me, but I flutter jump. So I just remembered how to flutter jump. Hold E while on the ground to jump even higher. So will continue to rise while E is held at the cost of stamina. Flutter jump ends once. Okay. So a bit of a higher jump, very nice. So knows how to jump high now. Cirno's so strong that she just learned jump too. It is a very nice game, and there's not a whole bunch to do per se, because it's just kind of like sandbox walking around to collect stuff, but sometimes simplicity like that is actually brilliant. Because who needs an extensive story of why Cirno's going around and to have multiple different dialogue options? Sometimes you just want to collect the points and be able to just lift the boulder as intended. Yeah, but also a short game. Even if it is a short game per se, like I think I'm just gonna beat this in one sitting, per se. Short games are nice. Short games are literally like very nice. Sometimes it's literally just so relaxing to not have to have a massive time sink of a game, like 2, 3, 4, like multiple different hours on end. I made it sound like 2, 3, 4 hours is a long time, but that's actually a short game. To have like multiple like 10, I mean to say like 10, 20, 30, 40 hour long games. It's just nice to have something that's short and simple. Like this does remind me a lot of Hat in Time, but if Hat in Time was a bit more casual focused. And Hat in Time is already a fairly casual game, but I mean to the point of literally not even telling you anything, having no NPCs, no one else to talk to, just a nice environment, a nice little soundtrack to listen to while you're hunting the points, and little skills to be able to unlock just to help with progression. I think that's very novel concept. Very one that is not super smart, just like Cirno, not the brightest, most intelligent idea, but one that does have merit. It does stand out from a lot of the crowd because of its simplicity. It's overtly simple. Point of even being questionable as to the type of logic that's being worked with here, but worth the price, very much so. I forgot that you also just bought the game as well. You also say Cirno lifts the boulder truther. Oh, fuck. I don't think I can reach that part just yet. More levels and more movement, you have another good game. If this had another level where it was just kind of the same concept, but you played as like Diose or even like Nazarene or something like that, just some differing ideas, or even just still Cirno, because I think the idea is still pretty like cool. I think this would be a masterpiece. Because sometimes collectathons like these, they don't have to have a big rhyme or reason for why they're happening. Just a matter of just give the player the goal and just let them do their own thing. Let them turn the world into their oyster.
Chicken jockey.
Chicken Jackie. You know, that one was only supposed to be around for like a little bit for the Minecraft movie, but I got so much protest to keep it that it's just become a permanent mainstay. Like, it's not even... Chicken Jockey isn't even funny anymore. The joke is like so over, but like everyone gets... Anytime I make any suggestions of like changing it or like adding a different sound clip redeem, everyone just tells me no. They want me to keep Chicken Jockey forever. Also very cute. Very cute Yukari there. And a Yuyuko. See, and this is another thing that game developers should take note of. The charge bar charges fast in this game. If this were something like a bad game or a bad studio like Assassin's Creed, that bar would have taken 5 quadrillion years to charge up. But Cirno understands what... Cirno lifts the boulder devs understand what the people want. They want to play the game, so they remove all those restrictions and say just let them play the game. And there we go, another masterful design choice by Cirno to just let the player enjoy themselves instead of have to worry about tedious things like a stamina bar or good platforming. Well, it is good platforming, but platforming enough to make it feel like where you're so close, you're on the precipice of making it, and sometimes just being just slightly out of reach. But I bet with just a little bit more power, I could be able to make it. You're wrong. Ubisoft will charge you to replenish your stamina bar. Exactly. Cirno would not do that. Cirno is a very simplistic fairy. She does not even understand the concept of money. Did you see that one Notori MV where she literally even tries to print her own money to give to Notori? She has no concept of this thing because it is not necessary for Cirno. Cirno is very, very humble. And coming from a background where money is not necessary to exchange goods or services. If you need the frog to be frozen, Cirno will just freeze it for you. Very, very noble of Cirno. I think everyone should take a note from there. A note from Cirno's philosophy there, that life is not one where you need to be constantly spending it to get over on someone. It is sometimes one where you should be able to just do a deed for someone and just have the joy of just knowing you've done a good job for them. And Cirno's no stranger. Oh shit. Cirno's no stranger to the concept of a hard day's work. How else is she supposed to be able to perform all these pranks without masterfully crafting all of them? Also, can I just say there's like certain emotions that do appear? Holy
Cheer
shit.
505.
Thank you for the 505 bits. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I do like the expression that Cirno makes, the even little detail there that the Cirno devs have put in, where when you're running as Cirno you make a quick change, Cirno's face changes to show that change. Just gigantifying emo. Thank you, Trent. You know what's actually like Twitch thing I hate the most? You know what really grinds my gears, guys? You know what's one I hate the most? Is I hate the on-screen celebration from Twitch the most. And this is not a ploy to make you guys spend it. This is actually the opposite. This is a PSA for anyone that has not seen the on-screen celebration. Because I must say, I have also at one point never seen the on-screen celebration. I've seen people redeem it, and I have no idea why Twitch included that, because I have no idea as the streamer how I'm even supposed to see that. It doesn't even show in OBS. It gives me no notice, except for the text that says that someone redeemed it. I would have had no idea that that thing was even redeemed. It shows nothing on my end. It is all cosmetic for you guys, and if you guys like it, then I'm quite happy, but I cannot see the celebration was just redeemed, and I have no idea what it just showed to you guys. For all I know, for all intents and purposes, it could have been Twitch actually hitting you with the goat-see, and as comedic as that would be, it'd just be in quite poor taste to you guys' monetary value. I don't think that would be a good idea. But I am not specialized Twitch CEO Dan Clancy. I do not have the ability to hire Japanese adult video stars to be part of my team, to be able to help out with public relations. I don't have that power. Not yet, anyways. Hi Chen, hi Chen. Chen, have you tried Cirno lifts a boulder? It's actually like, it's a pretty fucking cool game, honestly. On-screen celebrations, this is not a ploy to make you guys spend that one. I can't see any of these. I have no idea what they look like to you guys. Marissa Snowman. This is my first time seeing this game. It just dropped yesterday. It's actually like pretty fun. It's probably going to be like a pretty short game, but it's just like wandering around. The environment's pretty good. Music is pretty good. The Cirno's pretty expressive and moves nice. Even though there's like a bunch of ice everywhere, there's, thank God, no ice physics. Is it on Steam? Yes, it's only like $5. Probably the best $5 I've ever spent in a good while. The remainder of my bits, thank you.
Take the remainder of my bits, cheer 60.
Thank you, Kusaren, thank you, thank you. Thank you for this 60 again. How to create an ice platform. Press Q in the air to create an ice platform. I see, I see. This is good elite ball knowledge. Why did it take so long for that notice to appear? Okay. So this is massively elite ball knowledge right now that Cirno can now make a platform to be able to get exactly where she needs. This is kind of what I like about the game. They don't just give you mini upgrades of like you can now jump higher, even though I could now, I can just jump higher. They put some thought into it of what they want me to be able to do. Oh yeah, you want to be able to traverse better? You want a better jump? You want to just be able to jump higher? You can have a jump higher ability. You want to just be able to make platforms so that way you can be able to just ensure a safe landing? Go ahead, bud. The world is your oyster. Nice to go into bed. Now, nice to meet you. It was very nice to meet you too. I do hope you have a good one. And thank you for coming by again. Thank you. I see it's 10% off. Yes, because it just came out yesterday, so it's a release sale. When is the game sale? Ooh, banana. Probably when I collect all 19 frogs, because I've found only one of them, and that was only because of the fact that the game told me that there's a frog nearby. I have to actually be like not yapping a bunch and like hardcore listening, because the frogs are kind of out in the open, but like, fuck if I'm gonna see one of the frogs. And yeah, just making you come back to certain areas, not giving you all the abilities you need, but just the ones you need in that moment to be able to progress. I've bought it. It is a very good purchase. I do not regret it. It looks fantastic. There's, like I said, there's no BS ice physics movement. It's a wonderful fan game. Probably I was anticipated for it because I saw the trailer, but I thought it might not be too much, and I'm very glad that I was made to eat crow on that thought, because it is actually like a pretty nice game, a very relaxing game. Probably unironically one even worth looking into speedrunning, because of the fact that it's all time based. It's all time to see how long you'll be able to collect, because all the objective is just to collect just to be able to max out your power bar. Once the power bar is maxed out, that's it. You just go and lift up the boulder and then you win. The extra collectibles and everything are just optional, but hold on, wait. Shh. I hear it. I hear the frog, but I don't see the frog. I hear it ribbiting. Game for edgy speedruns. If I found a game that I could fuck with a little bit, I would consider doing speedruns. But I haven't found a game that I really like that yet. There it is. Another frog. Another frog. They only have audio cues for the frogs, so that's the only part that I kind of don't like a little bit. Because the music is kind of louder than the frogs, so I have to super be listening to the little ribbits that they make. Hang on. Frog is near. There's a frog nearby. Where are you? You're like close by, because I can hear your ribbiting is loud. Where are you? Down in this bucket. You're not under the house. Wait, yes you are. You're under there. Also, Chen, have you seen the... I don't know if you're a Civ fan, because I'm not. Not that I hate Civ, I just never played it before. Did you see the Toho Civ game that was going about? I was so confused because they were trying to tease the Hakare Empire. And like, I knew everyone that was there, like, it had some obvious pics of like, oh, it's really good. They made... Hold on, let me pull up the trailer for that so I can show it to you guys. Also never played Civ. Hold on. Let me get YouTube pulled up. I feel like the trailer is a little bit of a bad trailer, but not because of the fact that it doesn't show the gameplay good, because of the fact that it moves too fast. like unironically, the text is kind of too fast to read normally, as you would if you were just watching it. You have to like pause to read it, and I think that's not good. Wait, hold on, you guys. There you go, volume. See, the text is a little too fast to read normally. Like, it's all too quick. But essentially, essentially there's a bunch of different factions and everything like that. There is the Hakude Empire, which is slightly surprised. Like, this is Egyptian Remilia, which I think they did very good with. I'm gonna play it at less speed so it can be read, because like, as you see, like, its normal speed just doesn't work for this trailer. I have no idea if they messed up the speed, if it was supposed to be slower, if it wasn't supposed to be, and that's the speed that they put, because it doesn't work at this speed. Let's put it at a 50% speed, I think. I think from there it'll be much more able to be easily digest. So it's been taken by storm by warring esports and getting fierce. What? If it's not for the fact that it messed up the... Like, the text is given no breathing room, and even here it's still pretty fast. It's like readable now, but like... it still goes really fast. But yes, there is a Civ game that's being played right now. There are a few empires. Going to show a couple of them in this one. Mobile game add pacing. It's just too fast, man. It's like I can't read any of this stuff. I have to literally like pause to read. Also, I don't know if Cirno's in the game. Cirno's kind of on the cover and everything, but there's no confirmation if you can play as Cirno in the game yet. Yes, Remilia and all the Scarlet Devil Mansion people, they represent Egypt. Kaguya is France, unfortunately. That means Raisin is also French, which is a terrible thing to have done for the game. I don't know why they would do this to me, but I'm still gonna play France. Kaneko, they gave Germany, which I like the designs a lot. I think it's nice that they put Aya and Momiji in there, even though they are not part of the Moria Shrine. But I do think it's very thematic. It's very nice that they put them. There's just going to mention something I didn't know I needed. They designed them really well. Also, probably the best thing that could have came from this part is India Satori, the underground. Basically, Satori, Komichi, Oku, Orden, and also Yugi. Yugi's kind of a weird pick because from everyone else, but I guess they kind of just didn't have anyone that would reasonably fit the dynamic there. But Yugi was a questionable one, but not too unquestionable. She's also in the underground per se. Probably has a pretty good reputation with. There is one faction, I'm going to play it at normal speed now, but there is one faction that they don't show here, which is the Hakude faction, which has a very strange lineup, honestly. It's not the weirdest one, but one of them is like a definitely like, I don't know why you picked this person type of lineup. So, Reimu represents Vikings in the game, and for Vikings, it's Reimu as their main leader. I guess these are all the side ones, but it's, after Reimu, it's, On, Suika, who else was it? On, Suika, Kasen, and then, because it showed off the colors and it was very obvious who it was there. But then there was a fourth one that, like, threw a lot of people for a loop, because they were given the color of brown, and no one, I think, I checked the comments multiple times and no one knew who that was supposed to be. Apparently, like, when they finally released as to who it was Sumi Reko of all people. that was gonna be on Reimu's team. So a lot of people thought, I personally thought that it was gonna be like Marissa, or I think if it wasn't gonna be Marissa, because like Marissa might do like Forest of Magic, and she might be with like Alice and a couple of other people. But if it wasn't Marissa, then I was like, okay, maybe it's like Yukari, but then Yukari kind of makes more sense to do like her own thing too. But then like, I had no idea who else it was gonna be. I'm assuming we might get like a lunar capital type of faction as well, which I'm assuming is gonna have, you know, like Hecatia. It's gonna have I guess it could be questionable as to who's gonna be there. I think if I had to do a good guess, it would probably be Hecatia, Clown Piece, Watatsuki no Toyohime, Watatsuki no Koyohime, and also Junko. If not, then maybe they might replace it for like Racing 2, maybe, but I don't know in particular. But it's looking pretty cool, the game as a whole. Hecatia times 3, all three Hecatias, and then Junko and Clown Piece. That's the perfect team. I don't know who else. Like, there's a couple people here that like are mentioned, but I don't know specifically as to what factions they are, because it's too many options. Like, Zanmu hasn't been revealed as to what she's gonna be doing per se, but I'm assuming she's gonna have. I'm pretty sure she's gonna be her own commander, where she definitely have like. The thing is that they're kind of all 5 people, so I know 3 people that would be under Zan. Actually, no, scratch that. I know exactly who Zanmu's team would be. I just don't know what country she'd be. She'd probably be like Sonbiten, Zanmu, what are the other names again? I'm so bad at like remembering their names now all of a sudden, because I'm like thinking about Cirno only, but like all like the Toho 19 characters are probably gonna be all on her team for the most part. I don't see that being like a big difference. At least that's what I'm assuming. Probably a Forest of Magic one. If I had to elite ball knowledge predict what the Forest of Magic team would be, I'd probably guess like Marissa, Alice, Renosuke. I'm forgetting what the golem's name is. I've been slacking past Toho 17. It's just right now, I know all their names usually, and then like I don't know why right now like all their names like evade me. But like cause I can picture them in my head, but I can't remember their name. Like, I'm thinking about the Jizu statue, Narumi. Narumi would probably be on the Forest of Magic team, and then probably like Nitori as well. So yeah, probably Forest of Magic would be like Nitori, Marissa, Alice, Narumi, and then if they want to be cool, they'll add Renosuke. But I don't know if they'll let him be. I don't know if they'll let him have ball like that. I would be very interested if they decide to do a PC98 team. I think that'd be pretty cool. At least, like, I don't think they have to do everyone, but a few of the highlights would be nice. Like, you know, Mima would be really nice. Gengetsu. I guess Yuka could also be there, depending on if Yuka's not on a team already. It would be very nice to see Yuka there. Who else would be there? Shinki would also be nice, but Toho fans being delusional about Mima returning. Look, if she didn't come back for Toho 20, then here's the only chance of Mima coming back. The only real chance right now about Mima coming back is in Val Detective Satori, where I actually, like, I know a lot of people were like schizoing about like, oh, Oh, this is Reimu's image, by the way. It's not. She doesn't have her team, but that's how Reimu looks. She has like kind of a nice little crown image. Oh, there is a. I forgot. There is two factions. There's another faction that's not revealed yet, but it's not hard to tell as to who would be on her team. Byakurin also has a team as well that she's gonna have, but it's probably gonna have all of the Murin Temple people in it, so that's not hard to discern. But I think from the trailer, because it just kind of shows gameplay a little bit, and also like Miko's here too, but she's gonna probably have all the Mausoleum people with her as well, so like that's not hard to figure out. Hold on, wait. We do have all the empires listed here. At least there's 8 of them. So there's the Horai Empire, the Hakure Empire, the Morai Empire, the Murin Empire, the Komichi Empire, the Nimpaku, which is for Zanmu, Toisatsu no Mimi one, and then this is probably the Remilia Empire, the Scarlet Empire. I guess that's all of them. I guess there is no... I guess oddly enough, unless they're going to add just more of them at some point, I guess if this is all the empires, which let's kind of look back a little bit and see. Just in case. But yeah, I guess that's all the empires that are going to be. So there's no... Any Marissa fans, be disappointed. You're not getting Marissa in this game. Go play Marissa Stole the Book instead. But yeah, I mean, like, there's only Foul Detective Satori because, you know, like, the current arc that's going around right now is like, oh, there's another evil spirit, and like everyone's already gambling that the spirit was gonna be Mima at first when they were talking about like someone coming back, and then it went to my actually like favorite character. I do like her a lot. I'm a fraud, Bran. I like forgot all the names. I think I forgot all the names because of the fact that I haven't consumed any Toho content in a while. It's just like, this is the one I've done more so because of the fact that I've been working on so many projects that I haven't been able to do anything. Mizuchi, I remembered her name after I saw her picture now. They showed Mizuchi, which I actually really like her character design and stuff. I like her just kind of being like a sort of evil-ish character. Yeah, apparently there's now a new incident that's going on they're doing the same thing, and now that's the only thing that they have of clutching to Mima pearls right now to hope that Mima comes back, which maybe. I know Zune probably saw that a lot of people wanted Mima for that one and probably weren't super thrilled to learn that no Mima. I've been slacking on Toad, been mainly focusing on VTubers, but I still got ball knowledge. I still remember how a lot of the incidents go and everything. It's just a matter of like, I've forgotten the names, which has made me disappointed. It's like, I used to be so good at remembering them. Like, I could even do like singing along to the Toho song where it's just like, I'm too far away to scan that frog. The Name Your Toho ones. But it's like, I've like forgotten now because now like I haven't engaged with a lot. There's not, some of them aren't like appear in my timeline as much. Like I'll always remember Hina because of the fact of like, there's one artist that I follow that loves to draw Hina. And they make a bunch of fan games related to Hina. Or at least has Hina in it in some form, if it's not related to Hina. The only thing I was wondering Toho-wise of what the fuck happened is, I'm assuming you know, since you know Ball, you're aware of Gensokyo Odyssey, right? You're aware of Gensokyo Odyssey, I'm pretty sure. Do you know that both of the Kickstarters got taken down? Like the the Kokoi Fumo and the Mad Alice Fumo got completely removed from Kickstarter for the reason being of copyright infringement. At least that's what was cited in the email. The main dev, as far as I'm aware, hasn't said anything, and like, I guess it doesn't matter because the item was sent out, the profits were made and everything. But like, it was just kind of really fucking weird that a project that was already like far into having sent out the item itself has now had its Kickstarter been completely cancelled for like seemingly no reason. I didn't even check to see because it feels like a prank email or something like that. And even some people in the Discord was like, hey, does anyone know why I got this email? It was the same email that I got from Kickstarter. And the dev just has been MIA and hasn't said anything. So I don't know if... I don't think they're in legal trouble because, like, you know, I'm pretty sure, like, custom Fumos and bootlegs have been around for a long time. I don't see any means of anyone deciding to go and start sending out copyright strikes for that. But I have no idea, honestly. Fuck. I was too short. Last update was a year ago. Yeah, like, it hasn't gotten any, like, updates to the game or anything like that. This, all of a sudden, for no reason, just off rip, the Kokoi Fumo and the Mad Alice Fumo were had their pages taken down for copyright infringement. I would have understood it if it was Mad Alice, because, you know, Alice is already, like, a very blatant, like, you know, Alice in Wonderland ripoff. I also don't think, like, there's anyone pursuing, like, legal action with regards to Alice in Wonderland. Like, who knows? Maybe Disney has something that they're cooking up, and they don't want it to see anything that could mess up that copyright. But it didn't specify anything else. It just, like, was copyright infringement, take down notice. It's like, oh, okay. There's a frog here? Where? It's gotta be on the second layer. There it is. Fuck you, bro. How's it supposed to see you? You're white. Just like the fucking ground. Okay, it was good. Those stuff is pretty lax in terms of copyright. I don't think it was gift. Because I would understand it a little bit. Just a slight bit if it was, if gift was the one that sent it because of, like, oh, you made a Fumo based on, like, one of the character that we're selling right now. We can't allow that and stuff like that. Like, if it was, like, the Miku one that they just did again, like, I think I'd understand. Like, at least I wouldn't agree, but it would make, like, logical sense as to why that was the case. Like, you sold a Miku Fumo, they're selling that right now. They don't want to have competition. But considering that both of them were, like, OC Donut Steel, it kind of doesn't make a lot of sense as to why a copyright would have been sent out. Because there's so many custom Fumos that have just been made in general that I don't think it would be an art style thing for the reason why. Yeah, the bootlegs are plentiful, and there's a lot of shops that just like publicly show them off. And like very blatant in the fact that they make them, so I don't think that it's... For me, in my head, I don't think it's gift. But I just kinda also don't have any idea as to who it would be after, if not gift. Fuck, I gotta go to all these pillars now. Thank you, Dev, for the little bit of traction that way. Even though I kind of screwed the pooch there a little bit in my movement, but it's alright. This is a good game. And Cirno does not care about messing up the platforming. Hello, fish. I'm not a fish, bro. I'm a moon rabbit. I'm a moon rabbit. Fish rabbit. That would actually be pretty cool. Shit. I'm such a fucking chud and I missed the jump. Funnies? Hang on. That's actually like kind of cooking a little bit. It's genius. Why didn't I think of that? Have you seen the I haven't seen this episode actually. Like it completely dropped, but like I haven't gotten a chance to take the time to go watch it, but the you know, the Toho Phantasma, like Fantasy Kaleidoscope, the new like custom OC Marissa episode. Have you seen that, Chen? Is it any good? I wanted to watch it, but then like apparently they just like took it down or whatever. Like someone uploaded it with English and then like then took it down right away. And then as far as I see, no one has re-uploaded it. I hear it. I hear a frog nearby. Or where are you? Alright, he's close. There you are. I haven't seen it. It's a pain to find the episodes. I've seen the episodes are not too hard to find now. At least as long as it's the regular ones, because there are like the alleged ones that I don't think exist. Have been like claimed to exist, but I don't think they do, of like the quote-unquote uncensored ones. I don't think that's real. I think it's a false nuke that exists. Tsukinoko. But that episode I haven't seen around anywhere. What? Fuck. Bro, Edgey, if I was a vampire but like small and wore my frills, really cool outfits, would we still be friends? We'd be still friends. We could still hang. As long as you still pass the chill test. Please don't fall. Please don't fall. I have no idea how this is gonna work. Alright, I have an idea. Alright, I got an idea of how this could work. Based.
Chicken jockey.
Chicken jock. What's a real pain is finding Summer's Day's Dream? Ooh. Dude, I want them to finish it already. What do you... I know this is like a big, like... First world problem type of thing of, like, let them cook. Brother, I need you to finish this thing already. It's been, like, so many years and this thing is not finished. I need to know how it ends. What do you can't just leave at the big cliffhanger like that. I think you should wear cute frilly outfits regardless of your vampire status. Very true. Everyone should have cute frilly outfits. That's why I have that maid outfit that's cooking for whenever my model mama feels like making it. Which I'm still gonna do. I promise I'll do it. It's just like... She's been busy. She's been busy with stuff, so... To think it was gonna be 12 episodes at one point, dude, I'll like cry if they say that we're basically like not even done. Yeah, we still got a lot of this show to go, brother. Please, please. Oh, fuck. I got greedy. That's all that can be said there. There's at least a couple of really high up ones I can be able to get now. Also a frog? Where are you? Where's the frog? Is that... Come on, man. I do know that, like, they are secret frogs, so you know, like, they're gonna hide them in secret locations as a turn, but, like, come on, man. How is anyone supposed to see that shit? I get closer. Ten out of 19. Oh, it's a Zune snowman. The only snowman that I'm slightly surprised that I haven't seen yet is like a Raisin or a Yomu. Or even, you know what? I guess probably like the one that'd be more appropriate would be like a Diose snowman, but considering she was in a cutscene, the opening cutscene, probably not. Probably they wouldn't add her in. She already had enough time to be greedy and hog the spotlight. What the fuck? Frog's not... There's no frog up here, right? It sounds super close. There is a frog here. You know, it's a really good fan game if you're looking for some. Cirno Frog Slayer. It's kind of bad English a little bit, so it's not perfect. But in terms of what you get, Cirno had a fucking banger there. It's just basically like boss rush slash. I thought it was gonna be a Pokemon game from how the trailers looked, where you catch frogs and like battle them, but no, you're just like kind of in a Pokemon battle-esque menu, but you just beat this shit out of frogs. Oh shit. I keep forgetting that you can't like Where are you? It's kind of awkward because like you're in my head I want to be able to do the super jump, but I can't do that when I've already jumped. But my brain keeps trying. So I'm possibly very stupid. bet if there's like decent pathing and labbing it out, you can be able to get like a pretty high score. But I haven't done that a lot. My paths have been pretty just kind of going with the flow, seeing what I find nearby and anything. But it's super easily possible. Pick up some really good pathing. Some eggs. I do like how they hit it also like more stuff than just frogs in the area. Like, have to wait for the frog to want to croak. The hell? What is this? Wait, what is that? Where are you going? What was that? I don't know what the ball is supposed to be. I have jack. I have an idea as to what that's supposed to be about. I feel so stupid. There is a frog there, but I can't see it, like, at all. I'll come back. No, I need to find the frog. I need to find the frog, because I want to find them all. Except I also feel like it's not from here. I got that one that was behind the corner, but I still don't know. I still have no idea as to where that frog is. I feel like it's gonna be like literally like a right in front of me type of thing. Like it's just camoed again. Like he looks like the ground or the piece of rock or something like that. I'm just gonna get like annoyed. Where are you? Wait, what is this? Is this to help me? I didn't see what you were trying to lead me to. They just went upward? What? Just went upward and faded away, okay. Oh my fucking god. Are you serious? I knew there was gonna be some shit like that of like, it's right there. And it's just like literally like the most camouflaged frog of all time. Shit. I want to get the point. Fuck it. even though it's gonna be like a big waste of time, because like putting them there is kind of really fucking annoying, I'm still gonna get them. I don't care. That's fine. That's fine. I don't care. I got the points like I wanted to. I got those super annoying points. I hear you. Where are you? Very faint. It might not even... Wait, there it is. There it is. Fucking... How many more of these do I have to find? What are you looking at? Frog. The frogs are like actually super well hidden, but like not in a kind of like annoying way. If I'm being completely honest. Lem, what's up, Klima? How are you doing? Resting? Very nice. Sick as fuck? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you feel better soon. What are you sick with? Cold? Damn. I hope you can feel better soon. Like, try to drink about as many fluids as you can. Just try to just rest, basically. Hi, Mimic. I am nearing the end. Probably. I don't know. Oh, fuck. Baka. Not a baka. Don't you know one of the famous scholars of our time said that delivery people are some of the most intelligent people out in society, and therefore they are unable to be tricked. So therefore, guys, I'm one of the most intelligent pure association and one of the most intelligent people in society today. Please hold your applause. Oh shit. I meant to do that. I meant to do that because I wanted to explore the Scarlet Devil Mansion. Throwing for content, he loves it. Yeah, I love throwing for content. I love streamers that do that. They just like play games bad on purpose because it looks good for content. That's one of my favorite type of streamers. Props to the dev team for making the little clickety clack sounds when I walk on here. And I don't know why you go through the effort of putting a border here, but Yukari has plans that I cannot comprehend. I know that there's a frog nearby. Where are you? Let me hear you croak. What? I suck at throwing. You're my favorite speedrunner of all time. You're my second favorite speedrunner of all time. I have to give props to Oats and Goats. But you are number 2 speedrunner to me. Can't put number 1 down because he did call me on stream to a bunch of, tell me to shut the fuck up in front of a bunch, in like hundreds of people. What a glorious time. I'm not even mad about that. It's just a good funny moment. Hang on. I don't know why they put stairs there. I guess it makes sense a little bit, but can already get out the through various other means. Seems unnecessary. The Edger attack. I think Tits is a little bit underutilized from some streamers. It's pretty funny in my opinion, but not a lot of people use it. Fuck it. Is the other frog just the same thing? God, there's a lot to scale on the SDM. I can't believe they're also trying to make Ro fat at his job. They're giving the little sheep too much food. He's gonna get too big. Or perhaps that's the goal. Just making sure you're not underneath any of these. What is that? Why won't you let me see what that is? What's a rat? Oh shit! A rat! That's Flansden coming to check on me. Are you literally just like under here? There you are, fucking bitch. How many frogs are left? 4. There's only 4 frogs that are left. Alright, I think I got all the ones in the Scarlet Devil Mansion except for that frog wherever he is. No, there's still some. Fucking... I would have never found you if I just didn't accidentally move the camera and see those 2 black dots of eyes. The clock isn't even set tonight. Damn, devs are slacking. Where are you even supposed to be? That is the truth, Nuke. You were too late, because I already knew about this part. There's still these doors that I never finished. Are you kidding me? There's a frog here? Where's that damn frog? That was a frog? I thought that was a fucking light on the door. Legit, I have to leave now, sadly. Good night, Axe. Good night. Sleepy time. Yeah, it's kind of sleepy time already. I wanted to try to start ending things soon. So I think we're going to try to wrap up fairly shortly. I ate the frog. I sure hope not, because I have 2 more frogs left. I would be quite enraged. You decide to comedically eat the frog. Oh, my friend, thank you. I kind of don't get the point of the orb here, but oh. I don't know if I can reach that, but I'm gonna damn try. Yeah, I could more than reach it. There's an entire, like, still area there that I haven't explored. And with that, let's either continue exploring or return to the boulder. Did you lift the boulder yet? No, but I finally have enough power to lift the boulder. But I think lifting the boulder ends the game. And I think a good part of the game is kind of like, oh yeah, but like what if you explored a bunch and found all the frogs and everything? Like, there's more power than I would need, but there's a tuna sandwich under there? Oh, there's not. I actually half believe you and was gonna go check. I ironically did believe that you were telling the truth of a... Sev, thank you for the sub, bro. How are you doing? How are you feeling about the new Stewie show that's gonna drop in? I saw someone talk about that, and they were like, this is like if The Simpsons decided to make a new show about Homer where it's just him going to the power plant and drinking at Moe's.
Can't hit it, Chance. You can't hit me with your one. I'm too fast. I'm too fast. I'm too fast. Too fast for you. I'm shimmying. I'm shimmying.
I'm gonna get them all. I'm pretty close now. It's just like a little bit more, I think, of stuff. There's a frog here though. I have to find the frog. I don't hear it ribbiting though. What is that? There are like some things that I just wish I could see more, but oh, there's a fucking eggplant over there. I think that's a... Isn't that like a fucking Ice Climbers reference? Am I crazy? Did I not just... No, the Shanghai doll broke. I'm such a fucking chud. Fuck my chud life. Hang on, I want to check what some of the achievements are for this game. Because obviously one of them is going to be like, you know, get all the items and everything. But like... Let's see. What are the achievements? I haven't gotten a single one. Collect all the score points, collect all the frogs, collect all the power points, collect all items, lift the boulder and get the best ending. Lift the boulder without having using flutter jump ability? Bro, how? I guess this will not be something that I can get all the achievements in one go. Alright, let's... There's still that one up there. That's the only one where I have absolutely no idea how I'm gonna get to that. But... maybe I have an idea? Please work. Please work. No, this isn't gonna work. I don't think this is gonna be just barely. I'm not gonna lie, sports fans, that was a little bit of a hot one there. I wasn't sure if I was gonna make it. Oh, I don't think I clear. I don't think I clear. Oh, fuck. How do I get up to that one? I guess is the question I need to figure out if I'm gonna get all the points. Wait, I forgot some elite tech that I can do. Make a second platform. Now that is elite ball knowledge. Which is enough to get me over here. I might have to use that same tech again, honestly, to get to the other side. A UFO. What the fuck? I swear to God, if there's no finding a UFO. Oh no! I'm so upset. Did you find the frog? Was I supposed to be looking for a frog? Right now, I don't think I was. Jesus Christ. I don't want to go to that one. Alright. I don't even think with this is enough. It's not. It might be on here. It might just barely be enough on here. Yeah, I have to do the trick. Fuck. I was gonna be so pissed if I missed it. Why does this one have to be so awkward shaped? I feel like I'm gonna slip off. I guess at the end of the day, it's just gonna come down to finding those frogs. I haven't... Another thing. There's no frogs this way though. And that I'm aware of, at least. I'm missing 5 points and like about 20-ish, which is probably from the frogs, honestly. In all seriousness, those are probably from the frogs. still have not found the last 2 frogs. Right, there's one here. Alright, it gives me 7. I want to get the good ending, just probably from finding all of them, but like... Turn around. There's a lot of hidden stuff in the background. There's gotta be some like hidden-esque area that I don't know about. Like, that's the only thing I can think of for why I haven't found this yet. So I'm currently... So there's something at least. 1 point. I have no idea where the last ones could be. scanning the mansion just in case, because I feel like it's telling me that there's more points here, but I don't see anywhere for them to be. Oh, I see a platform now. How the fuck am I gonna do that? I can't get on those ones. Can't summon another. I think I'm just gonna have to summon another ice platform, just like further away. Oh, there's no room. No, I have an idea. I have an idea on how it's possible-ish. Just not. It's possible, but it's just gonna be annoying. This is the stacking platform method. Oh, I missed. Alright, but that's fine. The setup should still work, even though I missed. But as long as I can get onto that platform, I should be good. Please, or at least I need to land on one of the debris. I just land on the debris, just land on the debris. Fuck. Okay. It's not gonna be easy. Oh. Alright, that's all the power. And now the remaining power should be... Remaining points, I have no idea, actually. I also have not good and still not heard that frog, that last frog. Hi, Miscreant. I'm frog hunting right now. Wait, hold on. You're gonna help me. Alright, yes, so it's in this direction. Alright, please show up again. I have no idea where to go for these last couple points. Alright, where are we going? Still that way and up. Is it for this one? When the fuck did a Tenchi boulder get up there? I did not see that at any point in time. Alright. Oh fuck, I'm short. Okay, but this one is possible. Alright, here's where the house has to go. Yeah, this is way better. Click all the square items, frogs excluded. And now, please tell me you give me an orb for the frog. To at least put me in the general direction of that frog. Please, 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 please. I need to know where the frog is. Please, let me guess. The frog is on the UFO. I will cry. I will actually cry. Hold on, wait, a green one. This is for the frog. I heard it. It's around here. It is... I have no fucking idea, actually. There it is. Yes, I have the frog. I have all the points, and I have the frog. Now we can do... Now we can finally lift the boulder. I'm so glad the frog was not on that UFO. I would have actually just died instantly. Lifting the boulder will end the game. Do you want to lift the boulder? Lift the boulder, yes. It's time to face off against the boulder. She lifts with all of her might. A good grip on both sides. Oh my god, she suplexes the boulder. And then she hurls it into the air. Nothing to it, baby. Nothing to it. It's into space. I shouldn't have lifted the boulder, actually. I'm such a chud. I'm such a fuck up. Unironically, I fucked up. I fucked up, guys. There was something there, wasn't there? Wasn't there something there that was like, oh yeah, I was like, oh yeah, I like C times something and then 100%. Yes, all the credits. Thank you. Thank you. Continue. Can I please be at my full percent? Okay, perfect. There's one thing I want to check. Which is this. What does this mean? Cirno did pass out, which is understandable. Alright, but yeah, I think I want to try just one thing here. But I think with... Okay, the Queen... What is with the Queen of Misty? What is the best ending? How do I not have the best ending? Oh, wait. What's this? No, I have a better score than that, though. Yeah, Cirno did go big EP. Alright, I think that's all that we can do right now. Because the only type of guide that's available is just one that there's one that's like lift the boulder without using the flutter jump ability, which I don't know about that one per se, but I do want to ask Axe how he got the queen one, because I had got everything. It's like, shouldn't I have the queen? I don't know if it's a time thing. I don't know what would be the cause of concern, but yeah, I think if I would have gotten everything, it would have given me the good ending, but I guess I got the neutral ending. Oh wait, there's a C here. I guess I'll lift it after getting the C. I'm trying to see if there's anything here that would be important. Like, it's kind of concerning that she has a fucking satanic book there, but nothing that I can see of massive concern, like that would help out. I guess I just don't get it. I don't get it, but oh wait. Wait. I got 1C, but there's no ground move. But I just... What was that C then? As much as in my head I want to just sink way more time, right now it's not advisable that I should be doing that. It could be just also bugs too. It could just be bugs. Like I was intended to be getting the normal ending, but just bugs didn't let that happen. I just read an AI walkthrough of the game that they made for the achievements. Good lord, man. There are not 6 C items, maybe? It doesn't list them in my inventory, though. It doesn't list them at all. No one else has mentioned... I checked the forums to see, but some people have said that they got it after collecting all the items. Some people said that they got it after hitting a certain score. I clear everything. Like, my score is really high. I got, one person said they got it after 4,070,000. I was 4.1 mil. I was 4.1 mil, so like my score beats that. I got all the items, I got all the frogs. There's that one C, but I just have no idea what I'm missing, basically. I guess, like, again, the game only did just come out, so it could be bugs. Some people are complaining about, like, a lot of bugs in the game. I'm glad I didn't encounter any, but, like... But, like, yeah, I don't know. The C. Hold on, wait. What is this thing? Do I have achievement? I'm standing on the platform to beat the game. What? Is it? Okay, I know what I think I'm gonna do this on my own. Apparently... Hold on. There's one last thing I'll do for you guys. There's one last thing, but I am gonna try to do this quick because of the fact that it's late. And I wanna just see one last thing here with you guys. Apparently that one C that I got, there's more of them. There are 9 of them. They're like Cirno points. 6-7. What's up, Galaxia? 6-7. 6-7. The bench for the Shanghai doll is... Apparently these points don't show up in my inventory, but they're for not even achievement, just they're for opening up that board. But even the people that have opened it up say that they're really confused by what's behind it, but they haven't really said what's there. So I can't really answer on what it's gonna be for, but we'll collect them real quick because I have a guide here that which is the only guide that someone's made about the game so far, except for like one that has a few frog locations that says where these C's are. So sorry that I'm being a little bit lame and like not looking for them for myself, but if I didn't find this, I honestly would have just said that I'm not gonna do it. in the wooden scaffolding on the right side of the cliff side housing area. Oh, I know what it's talking about. Yeah, because I just would have assumed that it was just like not sure what it was. It would have been nice if it at least showed it in the inventory of like having been something I collected, but I thought at that point I just thought it was maybe like a glitch or something. It didn't look like a glitch because obviously no one would just make a model for no reason, but at the same time, like, because it gave no like indicator of like that I did anything. Yeah, I think it should have been in my inventory because like I said, I was just chalking it up to like I did something wrong or like that it was just by coincidence, because it's not like it even gives any, there's nothing in here that says like find the C's or anything, like an achievement or anything. I just thought like it was like part of new game or whatever, like when I have to reset the game. Behind the giant toad graffiti in the ice caves. In the ice caves. I mean, I know about a drawing of a giant toad, but I don't know if I consider that an ice cave. I'm assuming it's talking about this one. This is not a cave. This is exterior. There's no cave here. But alright. Behind the tree, up high, overlooking the 100% trapdoor. Yeah, even now in my inventory still doesn't show them, so I'm glad I have the guide too, because I would have just literally no idea how many of these were there even supposed to be. Just from it being a Cirno meme, I could probably assume 9, but not good to just already off the bat have to go with assumptions. Behind a tree up high overlooking this tree? No, it's not this tree. Also, what's up, Light? Can someone do a quick shout out for Light, please? I hope you're doing well, Galaxia. I hope your whole procedure has been going well. I've been meaning to send you a message, but I've been busy with a few projects. Where is this?
Opa! I could be your angle or your debil.
Base? Base? Oh, there it is. There it is. Doing fine. Feel on my bed. I don't feel like moving much. I get that. The Tenchi snow sculpture. Fuck. That was so annoying to get to. Top the UFO island. Fuck. On the other side of the island with 3 ice pillars atop it. Okay, at least that one's not as bad to get to. I will forever be haunted by that clip. It's a good clip though. Oh, fuck. I'm so glad that though, because I'd never wanted to go back to that Tenchi spot ever again, and now knowing that I have to go back to that Tenchi spot again is... Actually, the Tenchi spot wasn't too bad. I'm kind of just bitching, 'cause I just don't want to do it. In the sense of, like, it was annoying to get up there. It wasn't, like, horrendous, either. I'm determined to get the 100 stream streak based. How close are you actually? Fuck. 62 base? I say, hold up. If I can actually just get a jump boost right here. No, it's not gonna happen. Okay, yeah, it's not gonna work as the way that I want it to. I think, at least. No, it's not. Alright. So nice lineup. Alright. Easy. Then the UFO one. Where the fuck is the UFO one? I like vaguely remember where it is, but because it's in the air and stuff, and just like all the fog and everything, makes it so annoying to traverse around here. Oh, please, 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 please. Isn't the UFO one like super annoying one that I had to get to, that I had to do multiple different strats to make work? Please don't let it be the one that's on top of the Scarlet Devil Mansion here. I think it is. It is. Fuck. Alright, I'm guessing this game is pretty short. It is, but there's like one last thing to find on here, like one last surprise. And that's what I'm trying to aim for right now. Alright, I need to adjust it because it's not possible for me to jump back on there. Or at least it's too hard. I need to set up an easier platform. I like how it didn't even say anything after the 9th one collected, just to again still like slow roll you on like what's happening. Alright, but finally the secret door will hopefully be unlocked unless I mess something up. It's different now. It's just a hole. Oh. 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 Suddenly it's a horror game? Yeah, it kind of did turn into a horror game for no reason. I can't see backwards, so I guess we just continue forward. Wait, there's something in the distance. Wait, what is that? It's a Cirno pyramid. I can't do anything with it. I can't collect it. I don't know what this. I am also at a loss for words. I don't know why the music's so scary. I don't know why I can't pick up the pyramid. I don't know why the hallway is so long. I don't even know if I can get out of here. Whoa, it's Pyramid Head. I don't know why Yukari was so insistent on hiding away the Cirno pyramid. I just hope I can be able to leave. I can't leave. I'm stuck. I don't even think with the trick I can even be able to get out of here. I'm just stuck with Cirno Pyramid. Guys, don't get the Cirno Seas at 3 a.m. Worst mistake of my entire life. But I guess that's it. I guess that's it, huh? What else is there to say? Wait, hold on. There's one thing I can do. I can't check under the pyramid. If you try pressing E, you can't pick up items. E is what I use for jumping. My big jump that I do is with E. I mean, you can see that there's just more Cirno face under the pyramid, but interact button on F. That's the sit down. F is the sit down button. I guess if you really want, you can make Cirno sit and spin, but I don't think that's developer intended. No attack button? There's nothing to attack. There's no enemies in the game. There's nothing here. See, like Cirno face, Cirno face. There's nothing on the wall, the roof, or anything as far as I can see. There's just nothing else here. There's nothing else to do. The only thing that you could maybe end up doing is like... I don't know. There's nothing... Again, there's just nothing to do. Good Cirno game though. 10 out of 10. Actually, it's 9 out of 9 for Cirno. Alright, what now? What? Honestly, what now? I can't do anything. I don't have like a rocket nozzle like Mario where I can just jet out of here and just leave. I'm just stuck. Yeah, I guess it's just time to end stream in general. I wish I had a better ending for you guys, but as you can see, I literally can't do anything. I don't have any other options available to me. I only have the float, the jump, and the platform, but all those are limited in how many times I can do them. Even the platform, I gotta step on ground again to be able to summon another one, so... And either way, like, with the jump and platform already, like it's a pretty deep cave here. It's a pretty deep hole. I do wonder. Alright, so I'm brought back here, but will that part still be open is my question. Yeah, it's still open. Maybe if I do this, then I'll get the good ending? I have no idea, but this is the last try I'll get for like the good ending, as it says. I think, yeah, that's just the same ending. Could be bugs, could be I messed something up. Sorry I can't show the good ending. I don't think there's anything else I can try except literally doing the run over again and doing it faster. Like a faster time, but I don't think it's related to that. If it is, then I don't know. Out of everything in the game that I've been praising, I think that's the one thing I can't praise. I think that's the one thing that's a little on the trash end, if so. But yeah, I guess let's just see who we can raid then. Thank you for sticking around with me, guys. If you guys weren't here in the beginning, that's perfectly fine. But to just go over what I said earlier at that point, I'm gonna be posting a forum in the... I'll do one last recap. So my streamer anniversary is coming up in a month. I'm gonna do some merch for you guys just because it's been asked for a lot to do merch, and I didn't intend to, but I think now is a good enough time to do it. So I'm gonna do some merch, and I'm gonna do like a little bit of extra like nice stuff for you guys. I also think I might do a straw poll. Is that something you guys would want? Do you guys want like me to make a straw poll starting this month and to answer all the questions that are on it on stream? I already answer whatever you guys ask, but like, I guess so it's anonymous. But yeah, you know what? I'll just show it to you guys in the forum. Just check the announcements page, and you'll be able to see the thing I've been cooking up a little bit. So I've already said it like 2 times already, and I don't want it to be like spam for everyone. Like I'm trying to spam it, but yeah, we'll head off to sleep here time. So we have 2 options. We have 3 options. We have Swollen Dingus, who's doing Fire Red. Milo, who's doing The Legacy of Khan. Or Wilt, that's doing Digimon. Actually, you know what? I'll bring you guys to Wilt. I'll bring you guys over to Wilt. But thank you guys for coming to my stream. More content soon. But for now, everything comes to an end. All right. Good night, everyone. Good night, Risk, Galaxia. Thank you all for coming. All right, bye.
Monitor glow in a room gone still. Hoodie pulled tight from the late night chill. Ears drop low, chat scrolling slow. Mods already signed off hours ago. Steam fades out, playlist done. Stars in the window blink one by one. Edgey leans back, eyes half shut. Laughs to himself like, man, that was nuts. Good night, Edgey, sleep, you've earned it. Chaos behind, calm returns in. Moon still up, but the stream has gone. Bunny heart beats till the next log on. Keyboard warm, but the hype's all spent. CCC resting, not a single event. Discord's quiet, no pings, no beef. Edgey's at peace in a blanket of grief. The screen says ending, but we know the trick. Tomorrow he'll glitch in with a brand new bit. But for now, silence wraps his screen. A hero of memes in a galaxy dream. Empty cans line the shelf like troops. Midnight snacks in their final loops. Chatty modes frozen in a final cheer. Like echoes from a digital yesteryear. The light from the moon spills pixel blue. Reflected in lenses, sleepy but true. One last stretch, a bunny sigh. The CCC slumbers beneath the sky.